And another question I wanted to ask you was around students.
Yes.
What do you think in the book is most useful for students? And I know you put it on a reading list, for which I'm very grateful. But what do you think that if a student's reading it, they will grab onto and really need, I suppose?
Okay. First of all, I think they need to read the entire book. And actually, I put in two schools reading lists. I first put the book on a reading list at Lancaster University, where I was teaching up to October this year. But I also put on the reading list for my students here for next year, because I just arrived in October. So because I feel it is so important for my students to read it and learn from it. And the reason why is that I am a business and management professor. So my students are going to enter the market in whatever shape they will enter, in the upcoming months. So to be able to express yourself well, express yourself clearly, because, for example, a lot of students are very knowledgeable, but they cannot express their knowledge. So working on those things to be clear, even when you go to interviews, you need to be able to say, okay, you have this great pedigree, but how do you communicate that? How do you communicate all your academic learning? And beyond that, beyond just interviews and entering the market, this is a skill that they're going to use the rest of their lives in many different contexts. For example, I am a professor, but I also work with businesses in the area. I worked with different community organizations, if you will. So when I go, I need to know how to speak to my audiences in different levels, with a different, perhaps, way to portray not only the message that I'm giving, but how I'm portraying myself as a messenger of that message, if you will.
Yes, I absolutely understand. And that's really, really